Welcome back to our channel where we explore coins, currency, and the fascinating stories behind them. Today, first up, we're diving into a coin that could potentially be worth way more than its face value, the 2000 Maryland State Quarter with P mint mark. If you've got one of these sitting in your collection, don't go spending it yet. It might just be worth big bucks depending on its condition and any unique characteristics like blue spots or other rare features. Stick around to find out more. First, let's talk about the Maryland State Quarter itself. This coin was part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Each quarter in the series highlighted one of the 50 states with a unique design on the reverse side. For Maryland, the reverse features the Old Line State's iconic State House dome surrounded by laurel leaves symbolizing victory and achievement. This coin commemorates Maryland's rich history and its pivotal role in the formation of the United States. So, why should you care about the Maryland State Quarter from 2000 with a P mint mark? Well, it's all about the details. Coins like these are graded based on their condition, rarity, and any errors or peculiarities they might have. And trust me, the collector market loves a good story. If your quarter has blue spots or unique toning, that could increase its value significantly. But why? Let's break it down. The obverse of the Maryland Quarter, like all state quarters, features the profile of George Washington. If you look closely, you'll notice the mint mark. A P indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. On the reverse, we see the State House design, a nod to Maryland's historical importance. These occur due to toning, a natural process where the metal reacts to its environment. While toning might seem like damage to an untrained eye, collectors often value it highly, especially if it creates a unique and eye-catching pattern. A Maryland State Quarter with blue toning can turn what would otherwise be an ordinary coin into a standout piece for a collection. Condition plays a huge role in a coin's value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. A grade of very fine typically falls in the range of 20 to 35. A Maryland State Quarter in this condition might fetch a modest premium above face value, maybe $1 to $2. However, if the coin has rare features like blue toning or an error, the value can skyrocket. Now let's get to the part you're all waiting for. How much is this coin worth today? A regular 2000 Maryland Quarter with a P mint mark if your coin is in unique features. Blue spots, very fine condition features, for anywhere $100,000 or more. So if you're thinking, well, I only have one in very fine condition, don't worry, even coins in lower grades can hold value if they have unique characteristics. To get an idea of what your coin might be worth, check recent sales on auction sites. Look for coins with similar features like the blue spots or high grades. It's important to compare your coin to others that have actually sold, not just what people are asking for. Look for a P mint mark on the obverse. Examine the coin for toning. Are there blue spots, gold hues, or rainbow patterns? Check for any errors like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Evaluate the coin's condition. Is it very fine, or better yet, mint state? Research recent auction results to gauge its potential value. So there you have it. The 2000 Maryland State Quarter with a P mint mark might just be a hidden treasure in your pocket change. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating coin that has captured the attention of collectors everywhere, the 2005 West Virginia Commemorative Quarter, minted in Denver, with its signature golden shine and unique reverse blue spot. Is this rare beauty hiding in your collection? And could it fetch big bucks in today's market? Let's find out. The 2005 West Virginia Quarter was part of the highly popular 50 State Quarters program. Released by the U.S. Mint between 1999 and 2008, this series celebrated all 50 states with unique designs on the reverse. West Virginia, admitted to the Union in 1863, was honored in 2005, and the design pays tribute to one of the state's most iconic landmarks, the New River Gorge Bridge. This stunning bridge, the third highest in the United States, symbolizes engineering brilliance and West Virginia's rich history. But what makes this particular quarter stand out? The answer lies in its mint mark, condition, and unique features. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark on the obverse side just below the date. Denver minted over 356 million of these quarters, but not all are created equal. Coins with pristine details and unusual characteristics, like a golden shine or blue spotting, are what truly catch collectors' eyes. That golden shine? It's not from the mint. This is often the result of exposure to environmental conditions, improper storage, or aftermarket treatments. While not a natural finish, such features make these coins stand out and increase their aesthetic appeal. Now let's talk about that reverse blue spot. Such discoloration can occur due to toning, a natural chemical reaction between the coin's metal and its environment. Toning can add a unique character to a coin, and certain colors, like blue or rainbow hues, can make it even more desirable. While the blue spot may seem like an imperfection, it can actually add value if it enhances the overall appearance. In numismatics, condition is king. This coin is described as being in very fine condition, meaning it shows moderate wear but still retains most design details. The hairlines on George Washington's portrait, the bridge's intricate arches, and the lettering should all be clearly visible. Here's where it gets interesting. In general, a typical 2005 West Virginia quarter in coins with unique features, like a golden shine or toning, can sell for $107,000 in online markets. If you're lucky enough to find an uncirculated version with those special characteristics, it could sell for even more at a collector auction. So how can you tell if your West Virginia quarter value? Here are some tips. Inspect the mint mark. Look for the D mint mark to confirm it's from Denver. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot any doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Look for toning, unique colors like blue or rainbow add collector appeal. Grade the coin. Compare your coin to online grading guides to estimate its condition. Authenticate the shine. If it has a golden hue, consider consulting a professional to ensure it's not artificially enhanced. If you think you've struck gold or blue, in this case you might be wondering where to sell your coin. Online platforms and numismatic forums are great for reaching collectors. Local coin shops and auctions are also fantastic options if you want an expert's opinion and quick cash. And if you're a collector, this coin is a wonderful addition to any state quarters collection, especially with its unique features. To recap, the 2005 West Virginia quarter with the D mint mark is a small piece of history that can hold surprising value. Whether it's the golden shine, the reverse blue spot, or its overall condition, this coin has the potential to stand out in the collector market. Next up, we're putting the spotlight on a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket or coin jar right now, the South Carolina State Quarter, minted in the year 2000. Specifically, we'll focus on the Denver minted D version in very fine condition with a gray tone. First, let's talk about the South Carolina State Quarter itself. This coin was part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, an ambitious initiative that ran from 1999 to 2008. The program celebrated each state by releasing 5 unique quarter designs per year in the order the states joined the Union. South Carolina's quarter was the 8th release in the series, hitting circulation on May 22, 2000. Design on the reverse side of the coin showcases South Carolina's rich heritage. Surrounding these symbols, you'll also see a bold outline of the state itself, and the inscription, the Palmetto State. Why focus on the version with the Denver Mint mark, or the D, indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. While the Philadelphia Mint P also produced these quarters, the Denver version tends to be slightly more desirable among collectors due to minting differences and scarcity in certain conditions. To locate the mint mark on your coin, flip it to the obverse side, right under the phrase "In God We Trust." If you spot a small D, congrats, you've got the Denver version. A coin in very fine condition shows light wear on the highest points of the design, but all the major details are still clear. If your South Carolina quarter has a subtle gray tone, it means it's developed a natural patina. This happens when coins age gracefully, giving them an understated vintage charm that some collectors adore. One side shows a worn, heavily circulated quarter, the other a clean, very fine example. Now, if your coin has heavy scratches, discoloration, or is bent, a coin in very fine condition, especially with that natural gray shading, could fetch a premium. Alright, let's get to the juicy part. How much is this coin actually worth today? If your coin is in unique features, gray shade, very fine, or better condition, it could be worth $110,000 the right buyer. If you think you have a special or high-value quarter, here are some steps to confirm its worth. Look for errors like doubling, die cracks, or unusual markings. Use a coin grading guide to estimate the condition. A genuine quarter weighs 5.67 grams. Significant deviations could mean it's a counterfeit or a rare minting error. For coins you believe are worth over, consider sending them to a grading service, authentication and professional grading cut to the host holding up a graded coin in a protective slab. Certification not only protects your coin but also boosts its value in the collector market. Ready to part with your South Carolina quarter? Here are some options for selling. Online marketplaces and Facebook groups are great for reaching a wide audience. Local coin shops. These can offer quick cash, but might pay slightly below market value. Great for rare or high-grade coins, where buyers are often serious collectors. So, is the 2000 with D South Carolina quarter a hidden jackpot? If you have one in very fine condition with a gray tone, or better yet with a rare error, it could be worth a lot more to the right collector. Next up, we're diving deep into the world of U.S. quarters to uncover the fascinating story of the 2006 North Dakota State quarter. If you have one in very fine condition with a beautiful golden shine and no mint mark, so grab your magnifying glass and let's explore why this coin has become a star in the collector's market. First, let's talk about the coin itself. Released in 2006 as part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, the North Dakota State Quarters celebrates the natural beauty and heritage of the state. The reverse side features two American bison grazing on the iconic Badlands terrain under a big open sky. This design is a tribute to North Dakota's rich history and its role in preserving wildlife, especially the bison, which were once on the brink of extinction. This stunning design is paired with the standard George Washington portrait on the obverse, making it a blend of artistry and tradition. But why are collectors buzzing about this quarter in particular? The 2006 North Dakota State Quarter becomes special in the collector's market due to a few key factors. First, the absence of a mint mark. If your coin doesn't have D for Denver or P for Philadelphia below the words "In God We Trust," then it's likely a Philadelphia mint error, or possibly a special release. But that's not all. The golden shine you see on some of these quarters isn't standard. While these coins were originally minted in a copper-nickel alloy, a unique toning or improper plating process can create a golden hue over time, adding rarity and allure. Now, let's talk about condition. Collectors often seek coins in the best possible shape, and terms like very fine or extremely fine indicate minimal wear with sharp details still intact. If your 2006 North Dakota quarter is in pristine condition with that golden shine, its value can skyrocket. Even minor scratches or wear can impact the value, so keep your coins protected in a holder or sleeve to preserve their beauty. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for: the value. Those with unique features, like the golden tone, no mint mark, or high-grade certification, can sell for $150,000 or even more. Remember, coin values fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and overall market trends, so it's always a good idea to consult a professional grading service or trust a dealer to get an accurate valuation. Check for the no mint mark. Look for a golden shine or unusual toning. Examine the condition. Are the details crisp and sharp? Weigh the coin. Any significant difference in weight could point to a unique error. Once you've verified these features, consider getting your coin graded by a professional service. This certification can significantly increase its value in the market. When you're ready to sell, explore online auction platforms, visit coin shows, or reach out to local coin shops. Networking with other collectors can also help you find the best buyer for your treasure. Store your coins in a cool, dry place to prevent tarnishing. Stay informed about the market. New trends can turn an ordinary coin into a valuable collectible overnight. So there you have it, the fascinating story of the 2006 North Dakota State Quarter. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin proves that everyday items can hold extraordinary value. Who knows, that spare change in your pocket might just be a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. quarters, specifically the 2004 Wisconsin State Quarter with the P mint mark. This coin has garnered significant attention in the collector's market for its unique design and some mysterious blue spots on the Wisconsin emblem. Could this be your ticket to a valuable find? Let's uncover the story behind this intriguing coin and its worth today. In 2004, the U.S. Mint released the Wisconsin State Quarter as part of its 50 State Quarters program, a project that ran from 1999 to 2008. These quarters were minted to celebrate each state's unique history and heritage. In 2015, the state's classic quarters were minted in Wisconsin for history preserved and built honor by Benjamin Manch and Billy Bonnick. The Wisconsin quarter, designed by Alfred Miletsky, features a stunning depiction of the state's agricultural legacy. On the reverse side, you'll find three key symbols: a cow, a wheel of cheese, and an ear of corn. These represent Wisconsin's rich farming tradition and its status as America's dairyland. The P mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia, one of the primary locations for U.S. coin production. While millions of Wisconsin quarters were struck in both Philadelphia and Denver, it's the unique features on some P mint mark coins that have caught the attention of collectors. Now let's talk about what makes this coin stand out: the mysterious blue spots found on some Wisconsin state quarters. These spots, often located on the face of the coin or near the Wisconsin emblem, are believed to be caused by environmental factors or a reaction between the metal alloy and certain conditions. While these spots might seem like damage to the untrained eye, they've piqued the curiosity of collectors who see them as a distinctive feature that sets certain coins apart. Now onto the big question: how much is the 2004 Wisconsin state quarter with the P mint mark and blue spots worth today? Coins in very fine or higher grades are more sought after. Your coin in very fine condition may already fetch a premium. The Wisconsin quarter is famous for its extra leaf errors, a high and low leaf variant on the corn stalk. The blue spots don't classify as an official error, they do make your coin unique. Quarters with unusual toning or discoloration like blue spots are valued for their distinctiveness. Collectors often pay a premium for coins with a story to tell. On platforms, auction houses, and collector forums, Wisconsin state quarters with rare features are highly coveted. In recent years, coins with blue spots in fine condition have been listed for $145,000 or more, depending on the prominence of the spots and the coin's overall grade. However, keep in mind that numismatic value is always subject to demand. While some buyers may see blue spots as a flaw, others see them as a rare characteristic, increasing the coin's desirability. If you think you have a valuable Wisconsin state quarter, here's what you should do. Look for blue spots and check the overall condition. Does it have scratches, wear, or discoloration? Professional grading services can assess your coin's condition and certify its value. Check recent sales of similar coins online to gauge market trends. Connect with collectors, attend coin shows, or join online forums to network with other enthusiasts. They can offer valuable insights into your coin's worth. While it's rare to stumble across a Wisconsin state quarter with blue spots, it's not impossible. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's worth taking a closer look at your pocket change. You never know when you might find a unique coin that holds more big value. Next up, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatics, the Missouri State Quarter 2003 with P mint mark. This coin has been sparking interest in the collector's market, especially when found in very fine condition or with unique characteristics like blue spots. In 2003, the United States Mint released the Missouri State Quarter as part of the 50 State Quarters program, a series celebrating each state's unique history and heritage. Missouri, often called the Show Me State, was the 24th state to join the Union. The design of this coin reflects Missouri's pivotal role in westward expansion. On the obverse, like all quarters from this series, we see the classic profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. But what makes this coin especially interesting to collectors is the P mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, let's talk about those blue spots you might see on some of these coins. These aren't a design feature, they're a result of environmental factors and a phenomenon known as toning. When the coin reacts with chemicals in the air or is exposed to certain conditions, it can develop these bluish or iridescent spots. While some collectors see this as damage, others value it for its uniqueness and aesthetic appeal, particularly when it creates a beautiful patina. The condition of a coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to 1 to mint state 70. A Missouri quarter in very fine condition means it has some wear but retains most of its detail. Add in those blue spots or unique toning, and the value can jump to $110,000 or even more, depending on the interest of collectors. Where the design appears doubled, especially on letters or numbers, a striking error where the design is misaligned, coins with these errors can dramatically increase in value. So, why is the Missouri State Quarter so special? For one, it marks a turning point in American history with the westward expansion. Second, its design is beloved for its detail and symbolism. And lastly, it's part of a series that introduced millions of Americans to coin collecting. Always check your pocket change or coin jars. You might stumble upon a hidden gem. Use coin flips or holders to preserve their condition. If you think you've found a valuable piece, get it graded by a professional service. Join the community. Coin collecting is more fun with friends. Join online forums or local clubs to share your finds and learn more. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the Missouri State Quarter is a fascinating piece of history and a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. So check your change, inspect your collection, and who knows, you might just have a valuable coin hiding in plain sight. Next up, we're diving deep into a tiny piece of U.S. history that packs a big punch in the world of numismatics. The Georgia State Quarter from 1999, specifically the D-mint-marked version with a unique golden tint. Could this unassuming 25-cent piece be worth a fortune? Stick around to find out. We'll cover the history, design, rarity, and what collectors are paying for it in today's market. Let's get started. In 1999, the United States Mint launched the 50 State Quarters program, a groundbreaking initiative to commemorate each of the 50 states with its own unique quarter design. Over a 10-year period, 5 quarters were released each year, with designs celebrating the history, culture, and icons of each state. The program became a massive hit, bringing millions of Americans into the world of coin collecting. Georgia, nicknamed the Peach State, was the 4th quarter released in the series, following Delaware, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. It entered circulation on July 19, 1999, and the final variations, like the one we're focusing on today, have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Let's take a closer look at the design of the Georgia Quarter. On the reverse, you'll find a beautifully detailed image of the state, outlined with a peach, Georgia's state fruit, at the center. Surrounding the peach are oak sprigs symbolizing the state tree, and a banner proudly displaying the state motto, Wisdom, Justice, Moderation. The designer of this quarter was T. James Farrell, who captured Georgia's rich heritage in this intricate design. On the obverse, like all quarters in the State Quarters program, you'll see the iconic profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. But what makes the 1999 Georgia State Quarter with a D mint mark and a golden tint so special? Let's find out. The D mint mark indicates that this quarter was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the key production facilities for U.S. coinage. Over 488 million Georgia State Quarters were struck at the Denver Mint in 1999, making it a common coin overall. But here's where things get interesting. Some Georgia quarters from this mint have a unique golden tint. This coloration isn't standard and is believed to result from either a post-minting chemical reaction, environmental exposure, or intentional plating by collectors or companies to give the coin a gold appearance. While not an official mint error, this golden tint makes these quarters stand out, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them, especially in very fine condition or higher. So, how much is this golden-tinted Georgia quarter worth today? First, the base value of a 1999 Georgia State Quarter in very fine condition, particularly with unique traits like a golden tint, can fetch much more. In the current market, these coins often sell for $135,000, depending on their condition and the intensity of the golden color. In rare cases, if the golden hue is particularly uniform and the coin is in mint or near mint condition, collectors might pay upwards of $141,000. However, if the golden color is due to aftermarket plating, its value is largely sentimental rather than numismatic. Always get your coin evaluated by a professional or certified grading service to determine its true value before selling or buying. If you're looking to add a golden-tinted Georgia quarter to your collection or sell one, you'll want to keep a few tips in mind. Coins in very fine, uncirculated, or proof condition are always more valuable. Look for coins with minimal wear, clear details, and no significant scratches or marks. Authentication is key. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a grading service for certification. This can significantly boost its market value. Store your coins in airtight holders or archival-quality albums to prevent tarnishing or further wear. Exposure to the elements can diminish their value. Do your research. Keep an eye on online marketplaces or heritage auctions to see what similar coins are selling for. Trends in the collector market can change quickly. The peach in the design isn't just symbolic. Georgia produces over 130 million pounds of peaches annually, The oak sprigs are a nod to Georgia's live oak trees, which are also the state tree of Georgia's neighbor, Georgia, the country. And did you know? The Georgia quarter was released just 2 days after the Apollo 11 moon landing's 30th anniversary. Talk about a historic month. So there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1999 Georgia State Quarter, its D-Mint mark, and the intriguing golden tint that has collectors buzzing. Next up, we're spotlighting a modern treasure with historical significance, the 2017 Frederick Douglas National Historic Site Quarter, struck at the Denver Mint with a copper nickel-plated composition and a brilliant yellowish shine. This quarter, part of the highly regarded America the Beautiful series, honors one of America's most iconic abolitionists and his contributions to history. Did you know this coin is becoming highly sought after in the collector's market today? Stick around as we explore everything about this fascinating piece, its design, features, mint mark, and why its value is rising in today's market. First, let's provide some context. The Frederick Douglass Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, a program that ran from 2010 to 2021 and featured 56 different designs celebrating America's national parks, historic sites, and treasured landmarks. These coins are not just monetary instruments, they're miniature works of art showcasing our nation's pride. Frederick Douglass, featured on the 37th coin in this series, represents the fight for justice, freedom, and education. It's a fitting tribute to his National Historic Site in Washington, D.C., which preserves his legacy and home. Now, let's dive into the details of the coin. On the obverse, you'll find the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. This iconic image is standard across all America the Beautiful quarters. But here's an interesting feature. This particular coin has a D mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. Turning to the reverse, we see an exquisite depiction of Frederick Douglass seated at a writing desk. The background features his historic home in Washington, D.C. Notice the intricate details in his posture and the architecture of the house. It's an absolute masterpiece of modern coin engraving. The coin's composition is copper nickel plated over a copper core. This gives it that signature shine with a slight yellowish tint, especially in well-preserved or uncirculated examples. Coins in very fine condition or better, like the one we're showcasing today, retain a unique glow that's truly eye-catching for collectors. Look closely and you might notice the subtle blue dot effect that occasionally appears on these coins due to oxidation or specific minting conditions. This adds a unique characteristic, making each coin even more distinct. So, why is the Frederick Douglass Quarter attracting attention in today's collector market? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and demand. Coins in uncirculated or very fine condition, like the one we're examining, have become more desirable. If your coin has been preserved in mint condition, its value can jump to $110,000 or more. Special features: add the blue dot variation or unique toning and you could see bids climb into the $125,000 range or even higher in niche auctions. But beyond its monetary value, this quarter holds immense historical and symbolic significance. Frederick Douglass was a key figure in the abolitionist movement, an advocate for women's rights, and one of the most eloquent voices of the 19th century. His home, Cedar Hill, stands as a monument to his legacy and is beautifully represented on this coin. For collectors, owning this quarter isn't just about its shine or grade, it's about holding a piece of American history in the palm of your hand. In 1912, Cedar Hill was a museum for Boston's elite and their families, and became one of Boston's most successful businesses after World War I. So how can you get your hands on a Frederick Douglass quarter? Here are a few tips. Check your change. Believe it or not, circulated examples still pop up occasionally in everyday transactions. Search online marketplaces of websites or dedicated coin auction platforms often have listings for this coin. Look for sellers with good reviews and accurate grading descriptions. Visit local coin shops or shows. Dealers often have a wide selection of America the Beautiful quarters in varying conditions. Invest in graded coins. For serious collectors, consider purchasing a certified coin from a reputable grading service to ensure authenticity and quality. The 2017 Frederick Douglass Quarter is more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a testament to a great man's legacy, a beautifully designed coin, and a growing gem in the collector's market. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, This coin deserves a place in your collection. Next up, we're taking a closer look at a specific quarter that's been making waves in the collector's market. The 2016 Harper's Ferry National Historical Park quarter with the P mint mark. This coin isn't just another piece of pocket change, it's a treasure that has captured the attention of collectors everywhere. Stay tuned as we break down its design, history, unique features, and what makes it valuable today. Let's talk about the history behind this coin. Released in 2016 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the Harper's Ferry quarter commemorates the rich historical significance of Harper's Ferry National Historical Park in West Virginia. This park is a symbol of America's history, from its role in the abolitionist movement to its place in the Civil War. The reverse of the coin showcases a detailed depiction of John Brown's Fort, one of the park's most iconic landmarks. The reverse design, created by Thomas Hipshin and sculpted by Phoebe Hemphill, captures the fort's intricate details. It's a beautiful tribute to the heritage of Harper's Ferry and a highlight of the America the Beautiful series. On the obverse, we have the classic design of George Washington's profile, originally created by John Flanagan and updated over the years. While the obverse remains consistent across quarters in this series, collectors often note interesting variations and conditions that can increase a coin's value. This quarter is struck with a copper core and a copper-nickel outer layer, giving it durability and a unique luster. Some collectors even describe its finish as having a golden wave appearance under certain lighting, adding to its charm. Now, what makes this coin stand out even more is the unique features some examples have. For instance, many collectors have spotted a blue spot discoloration on the obverse, likely caused by the coin's chemical reaction with environmental factors. While discoloration can sometimes detract from value, in this case it adds character and uniqueness, making certain pieces more desirable in the collector's market. Another key factor is condition. A Harper's Ferry quarter in very fine condition, like this one, shows light wear on the highest points of the design but retains a lot of its original detail and appeal. Remember, the grade of a coin significantly impacts its value. So, how much is this coin worth today? The collector market for the Harper's Ferry quarter with the P mint mark has seen a steady rise in recent years, especially for coins in very fine condition. Or better, certain factors can push its worth much higher. Let's break it down. The P mint mark indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the key production facilities. As we mentioned earlier, very fine and higher grades can fetch premiums. Some Harper's Ferry quarters have been found with striking errors, such as double dies or misaligned strikes, which significantly increase their value. So what's this coin worth today? The value of a 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter varies based on condition, demand, and unique features like the golden wave or blue spot. In very fine condition, these quarters typically sell for a modest amount around $130,000. However, if your coin shows unusual toning, has a grading certification from a reputable agency, or is in mint state condition, its value can climb significantly. If you're looking to add a Harper's Ferry quarter to your collection or evaluate one you already have, here are a few tips. Look for the P mint mark on the obverse, near Washington's neck. Check the condition. Use a magnifying glass to assess wear and tear. Dual check for any unusual markings or misprints. Store properly. To preserve its value, keep the coin in a protective case or holder away from moisture and light. In conclusion, the 2016 Harper's Ferry quarter with the P mint mark is a fascinating piece of history and a potential hidden gem in your coin jar. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this quarter is worth keeping an eye on. Next up, we're taking an in-depth look at a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The 2019 Lowell National Historical Park $1/$4 coin, a beautiful example of U.S. mint artistry and design. This coin has much more than just historical significance, it also holds considerable value in today's collector market. If you're a fan of U.S. commemorative coins or are simply curious about what makes a coin like this so special, stick around. We'll explore everything from its unique design to its minting, the materials used, and of course its current value on the market. First, let's talk about the 2019 Lowell National Historical Park $1/$4 coin's design. As part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful Quarters program, this coin was issued to honor the Lowell National Historical Park in Massachusetts. The park is a historical landmark that commemorates the city's significance during the Industrial Revolution, particularly in the development of America's textile industry. The reverse side of the coin features an intricate depiction of a young woman operating a textile loom, representing the factory workers who were integral to Lowell's history. It's a powerful image that tells the story of the hard-working people who helped shape the Industrial Revolution. Designed by artist Richard Masters and engraved by Michael Gaudioso, the design on the reverse is rich in detail. You can clearly see the loom, the woman in her working position, and the buildings that reflect the city's industrial heritage. One important detail to note is the mint mark. The 2019 Lowell National Historical Park quarter with the D Mint mark indicates that it was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the most renowned facilities in the United States for coin production. Mint marks are significant for collectors as they can help determine the rarity of a coin, with some mint marks being more limited in quantity than others. The D Mint mark from the Denver Mint is common for many of the U.S. quarters, but the specific issue and design elements of the Lowell quarter make it desirable to numismatists. Now let's dive into the materials used for this coin. The 2019 Lowell National Historical Park $1/$4 is composed of a copper-nickel alloy, which gives it a beautiful shine. It's primarily made of 8.33% nickel and 91.67% copper, with the copper providing a golden shine that catches the light in a spectacular way. When you hold this coin in your hand, you can feel the weight and the metallic luster of the nickel-plated copper. The golden shine from the copper is accentuated by its careful minting, making it a particularly attractive coin for collectors who appreciate both historical value and visual appeal. When it comes to collecting coins, condition is everything. This particular Lowell National Historical Park quarter is considered to be in extra fine condition, often abbreviated as, what does that mean exactly? In numismatics, an extra fine coin is one that has been lightly circulated but still retains most of its original detail and features. You'll notice that the designs, both on the obverse and reverse, are well defined with only minimal signs of wear. The edges remain sharp and the overall appearance is still crisp and clean. It's a coin that has been carefully preserved, adding to its desirability and value. As of recent trends, a 2019 Lowell National Historical Park $1/$4 coin in extra fine condition can fetch anywhere between $140,000 if you find it in a typical collection or as part of a circulated set. However, if the coin is particularly well preserved and has been graded by a professional grading service, such collectors have shown a strong demand for coins from the America the Beautiful series, and this 2019 Lowell National Historical Park quarter is no exception. It is still a key part of a growing collection and is expected to appreciate in value over time, especially as more collectors and investors get involved in the hobby. In conclusion, the 2019 Lowell National Historical Park $1/$4 coin is a stunning example of American history captured in a beautifully designed and well-crafted coin. Its copper-nickel composition, golden shine, and historical significance make it a must-have for collectors, and its value is only set to increase as more collectors seek to add it to their collections. So, whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection, keep an eye on this coin. It might just be the perfect addition to your portfolio, especially as the demand for these commemorative pieces continues to grow. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this special coin and want to see more content on rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Also, let us know in the comments if you have this coin in your collection or if you've ever come across any other unique commemorative quarters.